Welcome to Everyday Woman. It used to be that vegetarianism was all the craze, but now they've upped the ante. It's raw and vegan. Alicia's here to tell us what's the difference between all of the vegetarian, raw, vegan. What's the difference?
Right. There is such a big hype right now about becoming vegan, vegetarian, or even raw vegan. And the main difference between these three, let's talk about the main three. When you're a vegetarian, you are abstaining from eating foods that come directly from animals. So any kind of meat is basically eliminated from your diet. But byproducts of animals are okay. So milk, cheese, these are things that they may or may not consume. With vegans, no byproducts of animals, no absolutely no protein at all. With the raw vegans, they basically stick to raw fruits, raw vegetables, raw nuts, and sprouted seeds. That's it.
Fun.
Yeah,
sounds
right?
delicious.
Yeah.
So why? Is there one that's just the healthiest of them all? And I mean, should we be striving to go raw?
Not necessarily. I mean, the raw food diet, when the hype went down a little bit, my sister and I did some research on it, and we decided, you know what, let's just try this. Let's see what's going on here. What's all this about? And we did it for about a month, and it felt great. And the whole time we were having fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts, but we were very careful. So we were basically consuming anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 calories a day. So we weren't doing 5 or 6 pieces of fruit a day. It was breakfast. We were having 5 to 6 bananas, 2 pints of blueberries, some almond milk, and blending that up. So that's a lot of bananas.
So, I mean, are you gaining weight with that kind? I mean,
we maintained our weight, but as far as energy is concerned, huge increase in energy levels because you're consuming basically a lot more nutrients, vitamins, minerals than you normally would from your daily life.
Well, now, I mean, I've talked to a dietitian and, they're like, you really need to get protein, especially at the beginning of the day, and that is what's going to, give you the sustained energy. How is it that you actually had more energy without having
So here's
protein?
the tricky part. We actually were having a lot of protein, but we did our research. So being a nutritionist, it gives me a little bit more of that upper hand, I guess, because we didn't start just, hey, let's start tomorrow. It was more, we did a lot of research, we set up a menu plan, and we knew what fruits to pair with what, because I don't know if you knew this, but if you pair a strawberry with a banana, that's actually not a good combination. You want to stay within the same categories with fruits. And then some of the protein we got was actually from the rind of the watermelon, which has a ton of protein.
Yeah, so tasty.
You gotta get tricky. It's better than you think. Here's when it gets tricky. When it got tricky for me, when you travel, when you have a family, when you have a job that's demanding, it gets really hard to stay stocked up because you need fresh fruits and veggies all the time.
And aren't there some, I mean, I know with spinach, it's better to cook it because it releases some vitamins and nutrients.
And the contaminations that we've been having recently.
So, I mean, is all of this just a fad? Is this going to fade?
I mean, I think it's going to stay for a while, but eventually it will fade. And there is, and I want to be clear about this, there is no master diet, or being vegan or vegetarian or raw doesn't make eating, meat any much better or worse than any other diet.
Well, it certainly sounds that you need to be an expert or go to an expert to find out about this. So if you do want to try out vegan or raw diet, go to fitnessstationla.com and get Alicia's tips. Thanks.